Hey guys, it's me Simo Orohara, and I think from now on we'll start talking about something that we can call the fourth part or the fourth core. Now there is exactly 1 month left until the end of part 3, and I believe there are about 5 episodes remaining to complete this part. So far this part was exceptional from many things, including additions like the short flashback of Ryo and Yuabach, Okitake's past, and some outstanding battles such as Yuabach vs Ichigo, Uryu vs Ichigo, Uryu vs Rinji, alongside other scattered additions here and there. Now that's left for us in this part are the following events. Kyorako's fight against Lilibaro and Perdita vs Mayuri, and I mean here the second round. Then the flashback and the battle of Basby in Hashfeld, along with some developments regarding Girard and Askin Naklovar vs Yurichi. So these are the events we know will be covered in this part. And there may be other additions we don't know about. And this means that the fourth core will have maybe 26 chapters left to adapt, since we're talking about 13 episodes for the fourth core. That's why guys, it's clear that those chapters alone won't fully cover all the episodes, especially since the remaining battles are limited. We're speaking about Kisuke vs Askin, the trio Zaraki, Byakuya and Toshiro against Girard, and Hashfeld vs Uryu, and of course the final battle between Ichigo and Yuabach, and finally the 2 chapters that take place after the war. Even with the additions that might be included in that core, whether battles or extra events, it's unlikely they will cover all those episodes, I mean 13 episodes. If we assume each episode will adapt about 3 chapters with additions, all the remaining chapters would fit into maybe 8.5 episodes. And this means there would be about 4 episodes left. In those episodes, maybe they can add the novels. Of course, I'm just estimating the empty space left for this kind of adaptation. It could be more than that or less. But one thing is certain, with the few remaining chapters, it's very likely that the novels will be adapted into episodes, especially since Hisage is now out of the picture after being injured by Lilibar, because as I mentioned in my previous videos, if Hisage's Bankai isn't revealed by the end of this arc, it would most likely appear in the events of the novel that would be adapted into the anime, and this greatly increases the likelihood of the novels being adapted into anime, possibly towards the end of the fourth core. Of course, by adapting the novels, I don't mean they will literally adapt everything there, because I do think many things could be changed in terms of the story. However, the important thing is preserving some of the information regarding what happens after the end of the war, and other more details of course. And if this happens, I do think chapter 685 and 686 will likely be the last thing shown in the fourth core. Of course, we can take into consideration that the events of the novel Can't Fear Onward take place 6 months after Yuabach and Ichigo's battle, and Rukia's novel events happen 3 years later. And one last thing, and I don't want to be here very optimistic, but it would be something big, something very hype, something crazy if they can also adapt the one shot of the Hell Arc. I mean, just imagine with me, the last episode is about the one shot of the Hell Arc. Anyway guys, what I'm sure about, actually I'm not sure, but it's very likely that we will see the events of the novel in the fourth core. So what do you think guys? Do you agree with me? Do you have other ideas or maybe speculations? Tell me guys in the comments, and see you in my next video.